You've probably seen it happen. Your golden retriever has 3 cats to choose from, maybe 4, but every single night he walks past all of them and curls up next to just one. Same cat, every time. You thought it was random at first, maybe convenience, maybe warmth, but then you notice the pattern, and now you're wondering, why? Here's what most people don't realize. This isn't about body heat or proximity. This is about something far more profound happening between your dog and that specific cat. And once you understand what's really going on, you'll see your pets and their relationship in a completely different light. Let me tell you what I discovered when I started paying closer attention to my own golden and the orange tabby he refused to sleep without. It started about 6 months after we brought the golden home as a puppy. We had 3 cats at the time, 2 of them curious, playful, always in the middle of things. The third, the orange tabby, kept his distance. He wasn't unfriendly, just reserved, independent, the kind of cat who'd sit on the windowsill for hours watching birds, perfectly content in his own world. The puppy tried befriending all of them, of course, typical golden energy. Tail wagging, play bows, gentle pawing. The 2 social cats tolerated him, played occasionally, but mostly treated him like an overeager younger sibling. But that orange tabby, he watched from a distance, unimpressed, unmoved. Then something shifted.
I noticed it first on a rainy Tuesday evening. The golden, now about 8 months old, walked right past the 2 cats lounging on the couch. He went straight to the corner where the orange tabby was sitting, lay down about 2 feet away, and just waited. Didn't try to play, didn't nudge him, just rested his head on his paws and watched quietly. The cat glanced over, blinked slowly, went back to grooming himself. The dog didn't move. 20 minutes later, the cat stood up, stretched, walked over, and settled down right against the dog's chest. And that was it. That became their spot. Now here's where it gets interesting, and this is what most people miss about cat social behavior changes when dogs are involved. Have you ever noticed your cat acting differently around your dog than around other cats? Drop a comment below. I'm genuinely curious if you've seen this too. That reserved, independent cat, he started following the dog around. Not constantly, not in an obvious way, but enough that I noticed. When the dog went outside, the cat would sit by the door. When the dog ate, the cat would appear nearby. This was a cat who previously couldn't care less about anyone's schedule but his own. But here's the thing. The dog influences cat behavior in ways we don't always recognize. The golden had given that cat something the other cats never had: space, patience, no demands, no territory battles, just quiet, steady presence.
And cats, they remember that. The multi-pet dynamics in our house completely reorganized themselves around this unlikely friendship. The 2 social cats still played together, still claimed the best sunspots, still ruled the roost during the day. But at night, the orange tabby had his golden, and the golden had his cat. I started researching cat behavior with dogs, trying to understand what made this bond so specific, so selective. What I found fascinated me. Dogs, especially goldens with their emotional intelligence, don't just seek out warmth or convenience. They seek out connection. They read emotional availability, and they recognize when another creature, even a different species, operates on the same wavelength. That cat wasn't the friendliest, he wasn't the most playful, but he was the most authentic. He didn't perform affection. When he chose to be close, it was real, chosen, meaningful. And the golden recognized that. Think about cat personality with dogs for a moment. Not all cats respond to dogs the same way. Some tolerate, some avoid, some play. But some cats, like that orange tabby, find in dogs what they can't find in other cats: a judgment-free companion who doesn't compete for status, doesn't play dominance games, and doesn't need them to be anything other than exactly who they are. Every night now, same ritual. The golden makes his rounds, checks on everyone, gets his evening pets, drinks some water, then he walks to that same corner, to that same cat, and they settle in together. The cat drapes a paw over the dog's leg, the dog's tail does one slow, contented wag, and they sleep.
It's not about warmth, it's about being chosen. It's about finding your person, even when your person is a different species entirely. It's about recognizing a soul that sees you, understands you, and asks for nothing but your presence in return. Your golden doesn't choose that one cat randomly. He chooses the cat who makes him feel most himself. The cat who meets him where he is. The cat whose quiet acceptance feels like home. And if you're watching this happen in your own house right now, you're witnessing something rare and beautiful. The kind of friendship that doesn't need words, doesn't need explanations, and doesn't need anything but two creatures who somehow, against all odds, just fit. That's the real reason. That's the deeper truth. And once you see it, you can't unsee it.